Hello everyone, it's AP from OG. Today we are tackling two tasks in one go. I'll guide you to the installation of our top triple tree and lower triple tree on a touring bike. Today our test subject is a 2024 Road Glide. The installation process remains exactly the same for the 2014 to the 2023 touring model. Before you begin, I highly advise getting the shop manual of your bike for detailed instruction. If you are installing this tree on a 2014 to 2023 Road Glide, make sure that your bike is flashed with a keyless CVO feature. You can do that at your local dealership. Failure to do so will result in being unable to turn the ignition on your bike since we will remove the fork lock and ignition. You won't necessarily need a bike lift to do this job, but a motorcycle jack is essential to lift the front wheel and adjust the fork stem. First, you want to remove the OEM bar, riser, trim, and fork lock to expose the top triple tree. Refer to your shop manual if needed. If you're not installing a lower triple tree, remove the top tree only. For the 2024 model like this one, you will need our steering stem adapter provided with the kit. However, since we're installing a lower tree as well on this bike, we won't need that adapter. 2014 to 2023 touring bike do not need any adapter. Our top tree can be installed directly on the OEM stem nut. Make sure to select the right gear when you purchase your top tree. If you're installing a lower tree, remove the wheel, fender, the forks, the OEM triple tree, and the fork stem. Now we inspect the bearing, the race, we replace them if necessary, and make sure to grease them generously. Install the bearing on the lower tree. Remember, the pinch bolt should not be tightened at this point. Slide the lower tree assembly into the neck. Install the top bearing and secure the assembly with a stem nut. Untie the stem nut and ensure that the bearings are properly seated. Now tie the lower pinch bolt to 30 foot-pounds. It's time to put the riser mounting blocks on the top tree. Our kit includes an offset mounting block that enables you to mount the riser either in the original position or on a +2 pullback position. Today we will be using the +1 mounting blocks that are sold separately. We designed this top tree to accommodate your preference for bushing styles. You can either choose between polyurethane or solid bushings. Today we'll be using solid bushings. Now install the risers, the bar and the clamp on the tree. If you're using a replacement hardware kit, avoid using the lock washer as it may cause interference with the frame on the touring model. Torque the riser bolts to 45 foot-pounds. In this specific scenario, I'll remove the top clamp and handlebar because we need to route the clutch cable and brake line in between the riser leg. The new clutch cable complicates the cable routing on the 2024. It limits our option. Soon we'll be ordering a new clutch cable without this bend tube to help us streamline the clutch cable routing on our 2024. Now install the top tree on the stem nut and reinstall the fork tubes if you remove them to install the lower tree. Ensure that the bottom of the fork cap sits even with the tree. And tighten the fork pinch bolt on the lower tree only to make sure the tube stays in place. Now it's time to adjust the height of your fork tubes. You want to make sure that your wheel axle moves freely back and forth. It should not offer any resistance when installed on the fork leg. If you can feel resistance, if the axle is hard to put on, adjust the height of the tube. Once you make sure that the axle moves freely, torque the pinch bolt to 20 foot-pounds. Now that everything is in place, it's time to install the wheel and the fender. If you took your handlebar off like I did, it's time to put it back on. Bear with me guys, we're almost done. Now it's time to reinstall your clutch and brake lever on the bar. As mentioned earlier, we'll be routing the clutch and brake line in between the risers to accommodate the new clutch cable. Now, reconnect the control and throttle sensor harness. Use the supply routing clamp to secure the wiring harness, clutch cable, and cable link. In this case, I'll be routing the harnesses on the left and the clutch and brake line on the right. Use zip tie if needed. On the 2014 to 2023 Road Glide, cleaning the harness can be a bit of a process. To ensure your bike looks tidy, I recommend removing the outer fairing and the headlight. This will give you access to the wiring tray located in front of the neck. Once you have access to that tray, pull all the remaining wiring into the fairing. Be careful not to pinch any wires. Now it's time to adjust the tension on the stem. Here's our method. Make sure that all the pinching bolts on the top three are loose and your front wheel is hanging freely in the air. First, tighten the stem nut until you feel resistance. Turn the handlebar left until it reaches the knock block and let it go. It should pass the neutral point, go right, and then return back to the neutral point afterward. Add or remove tension depending on the result. As you can see here, the wheel went to neutral 5 times. We will put more tension on the stem. Now it's time to torque the 4th pinch bolt to 20 foot-pounds and the stem pinch bolt to 35 foot-pounds. If you have any question regarding this installation, please feel free to call us or email us at any time. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Again, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.